everybody, and welcome back to the Academy, a Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition and D20 Modern Actual Play podcast. I am your DM, Riku, here with yet another craziness episode where somebody got in trouble. How much trouble, really? We'll wait to find out. As always, you can find me on social media as Pup Riku or Puppy Riku. It all depends on what social media you are on. Come follow us there. You can also check us out on multiple shows here on the Vibe Tribe, both for Season 1 and for Season 2. Make sure you check both of those out. But this game would be nothing without my players, so we'll do some introductions, and I'm going to throw a loop into the two things and go backwards through my Discord. Dakota, you're up first.
I got debated. Hey, I am Dakota or Shiro, whichever. Shirosuke in Discord is where you can find me if we share any Discords. I am playing Alex, the Druid, Moon Druid, and you can also find me over on Call of the Deep, as well as Gods for Leia Phase 2 on Mondays over on ADH Adventures. Yeah, I'm really excited to see how this goes down today, because I did nothing wrong this time. It is actually true this time. Normally it's not true when I say that.
All right, and next up, we have Josh.
Hello, everybody. It is I, Josh. You may also know me as MG Preacher. Feel free to follow me on my socials, MG Preacher Man on Instagram and MG Preacher on TikTok. But you're not here to listen about that. Tonight, I will be playing Thorgmir Zeinhorn, the party's ranger, who just happens to be a dwarf. If you don't know what a dwarf is, go back to episode 1. Catch up from there. Of course, my character would not be complete without my lovable, fluffy, adorable canine companion, Grey Timberwolf by the name of Leonite.
All right, and next up we have Sutphin.
Hello, everyone. It's Sutphin. You can find me on the Clock app as Cosmos Priest, Parky TV, and some other places. So tonight is Edgar Wallace.
Awesome.
A confused yet intriguing technology guru.
Fantastic. And next up, shrouded in darkness, probably scared for his life after the past couple sessions, Minnie.
It's not dark. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Unless you couldn't see, I was actually back and forth, in and out of the light and out of the light, messing with my own camera because I'm a child. But hi, I'm Minnie, MinnieMonster218. Guys, catching all the socials with that same tag. I'm playing Rashmi in this game. I am totally not in trouble because I didn't do anything. I'll put that out there. I didn't do shit.
Or you didn't.
Yes, I am fucking terrified of this game.
And finally, the man, the myth, the legend of the Vibe Tribe, Mikey.
You guys gotta stop introducing me like that. Everybody's gonna think I have an ego, which I do. No, I'm just kidding. But hello, everyone. This is Mikey. As Chris mentioned, I am the founder / proprietor of the Vibe Tribe. But I can't do this without my amazing team with me, so they are also great. Tonight, I am on the player side, which is a rarity, and I get the amazing privilege to be playing Ramon Oseguera, your human Path of the Totem Barbarian. And everything that has been said, Ramon really didn't do anything wrong. It was just a victim of circumstance. We shall see what happens. We're getting yelled at, but some of us are going to get yelled at by the principal, so we shall see how this goes.
Guilty by association, man. It sucks. All right, so to get things kicked off, a little recap of last session. After you all returned bloodied and gross from that massacre that you all caused, you eventually did end up meeting N, the hacker that lives in town, that is helping you repair that USB stick that apparently is what goes down to behind the convenience store. She also went ahead and tried to trace where the signal from that little threatening message y'all got was from, and led you to an apartment where you found a computer that you almost went and stole before being called back by the Chancellor as well as the rest of the team for a little talk.
Pep talk.
Little pep talk. That's exactly what it is.
We're being hyped up, guys.
It's the evening now as you all make your way back to the hotel. and you make it up to what is actually the penthouse of this hotel.
Oh, this place is fucking nice.
You're not inside yet. You're
Oh,
outside the
I'm
door.
still saying that. I'm drunk as fuck, remember?
Oh, yeah, true. You are all standing outside of the door to head in or to knock on. What do you do?
I will engage with my initial plan, and I will wild shape into a cat.
You are now a cat.
Yep.
Kitty.
Orange and white tabby. Let's go.
I pick it up.
The cat has been picked up.
Thorgmir will facepalm ever so slightly, not to make a loud, audible smack, but he still facepalms nonetheless. Then he will knock on the door.
Knock on the door, and the door seemingly opens on its own. And as the door opens, you feel a bit of a chill crawl up your spine. Rashmi, Ramon, and Thorgmir, I'd like you all to make charisma saving throws.
Damn.
I just got here. What's the DC?
I'll tell you later.
21.
He'll tell us after we roll.
Hmm.
I need just a second. D&D Beyond is beating a butt.
I failed.
Oh, what did you get?
I got a natural 1.
Oh, no!
First one of the night, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, I have a +2, so 3, but nat 1. Not starting off great.
Do you miss your bard saving throws yet?
Yo, 18 plus 2 for 20.
Yes, the one time I wish I had my bard saving throws.
Let me roll for the other two. For those of you listening, unfortunately, Adolfo and Dylan could not be here. We wish them the best. They'll be back hopefully next time. But just for curiosity's sake, I am going to roll for their characters on this save as well. So the only people who do not need to roll is Edgar and Alex. Right? Huh, okay. As you all walk in, you see the room is very dimly lit. And you see the Chancellor sitting there in a chair with this large, imposing figure above it. Almost like black-gray angel wings coming out of their back. Eyes white, glowing. A shroud of darkness coming over them. Rashmi, Thorgmir, and Dagny, in this case, you all see this, and you're free to react to how it is as you wish, but you're fine. You do notice that Wyatt does a little shudder. Ramon, you shit your pants.
Literally?
You rolled a natural 1 to see if you're frightened.
Okay. That's fair.
You are now frightened,
You just hear,
by the way, of...
coming from the barbarian.
I feel the desire to roll perception on the shitting of the pants.
No!
Alright, so figuratively, you shit your pants. You can choose if you want to actually shit your pants.
I was going to say, I was like, damn, it looks like I'm going to have to make a new outfit.
But yeah, you are frightened. You do notice, all of you notice that this large, imposing creature is Callum, essentially using his necrotic shroud to instill some fear into y'all about what you did. And
I got a cat.
Shiro, do you react to that?
How are you holding me?
Very gently. I don't abuse animals.
So I can jump out of your hands?
Oh, if you want to.
Yeah, I'll jump out of Minnie's hands or Rashmi's hands, and I'll respond with it.
My kitty.
Leo walks over, just licks you.
It's my comfort animal.
So you see there are 5 seats laid in a row in front of Melinda, and then there are 2 more over to the side. Melinda goes, Edgar, Alex, you 2 can sit over there. Everyone else, sit.
If assuming Edgar sits down, I'm gonna hop up into Edgar's lap.
Yeah. I'll go. We gotta take a seat. Don't if you start making air biscuits, don't claw me or anything.
Meow.
Thorgmir will sit down, and because one of us is a cat, Leo will jump up into the unoccupied chair and also sit.
Right, yep.
Ramon just sheepishly goes and sits.
You sit down as a squishy.
No, we said metaphorically shit his pants. Ew.
Cut that out! Cut that out! I just
sorry.
hate, man.
Sorry.
No, now it's got to stay in there because it's for the content.
No.
Unfortunately.
The funny
It's canon.
haha. The funny
No.
So I could do sound effects too.
No.
All right, moving on. You all sit down, and you take a look at, and Callum kindly hunches over towards you all, and it's still like this 10-foot figure that is just almost like hovering over you in this transformed form, and he goes, "Would somebody like to explain what happened this morning?"
What?
Rashmi, can you roll another Christmas saving throw for me?
25. Warlock.
Okay.
I'm a charisma caster.
He looks down at you. He's like, "Oh, looks like you're back on the bottle again. That explains it."
No, I just couldn't understand. Your voice sounds weird. What do you say?
And as he begins to growl, Melinda looks up at him and goes, "Callum, I think that's enough. I think they get the point." Callum looks down and just goes, and dispels his necrotic shroud. You're no longer frightened, if you were, but you could still see him back in his standard ASMR form, still visibly really upset. Melinda then looks at you and goes, "Now, can you explain to me what happened this morning? Were you attacked? Did you find some kind of link to any of the beings? What happened?"
So, we were following a lead, and we were in talks with said lead, and then things got out of hand a little bit, and then we just defended ourselves. I know there's a piss poor way of pulling what happened, but
Wait.
yeah.
How did it get out of hand? Don't skip over
Mr.
any details.
Mr.
with me.
Triggerfinger got excited.
And so you decided to all jump in to kill everybody there.
One person got away. Actually, no, I didn't know that. I did not say that. I don't remember that. That's not something I remember.
Rashmi doesn't know that.
I apologize. We killed everybody?
When
No.
you came to, you saw bodies and pieces of bodies and blood everywhere.
Last thing I
There-
remember was the dude blew himself up, and then I don't remember anything after that.
Yeah, there were two people that got away.
Also, we didn't kill. Oh, that's good. We didn't kill everybody. All I remember is some dude blew himself up.
Look, I get in situations like this, paranoia can run high. But you all need to watch out for each other. Which means, if one of you slips up, y'all need to help rectify that. Which does not mean entering battle with our biggest suspect.
We were in talks with somebody who said they can get us a lead on this whole samurai ninja fucking people if we killed this dude. Wasn't that the story? I don't fucking remember. I was drunk.
So, to get this straight, y'all took a hit job.
She was a badass chick on a motorcycle. We couldn't say no.
No, let's get
Cycle of death.
I don't even remember what happened.
No.
Shut up.
Let's get this straight. Yes, that is what this person asked us to do. But I told you guys that I wasn't comfortable with that. So that is why I took the reins in order to try to talk our way into getting what we need done without resorting to violence. And then, of course, things got out of hand, and and the plan just went to shit.
This trigger finger has a happy finger.
Linda puts her head down and takes a deep breath because
During this, Edgar, you get cat commentary as they're talking, and you just hear meow.
It sounds like we missed out on some things, and this could be interesting. Now, say meow.
the deal. We had to put a lot of work in today to do the cleanup to make sure things are still in a good place here. They don't want to think that they got help from a bunch of murderers, but to clean that up was a task. So first and foremost, for the 5 of you, I am docking your pay to help
I
pay
wasn't
the
even involved in that. What the fuck? Dude blew himself up.
took a couple slashes.
He wanted to hit me.
Freshman,
Then he pulled it out and blew himself up.
You did cast darkness first.
Right, to help not attack each other so he couldn't see.
And yet you still attacked him.
He went to attack me. Then he pulled the grenade up and blew himself up. What do you want me to do?
Why did he blow himself out?
I
Why
don't
did
even
you-
know.
Apparently,
That was before you. That was before your headspace took over.
I know. I don't remember why he blew himself up. I think he said.
You legit don't remember?
I think he said something about I'm not being captured and blew himself up or some shit. I don't.
Yeah, because you mentioned that
Apparently-
you were coming for his head for the Ripper Doc.
I'm not gonna say that.
Oh my gosh.
He says something about
Apparently,
hey. I didn't want to be captured because he thought we're trying to capture him or something. He fucking blew himself up.
Go ahead and roll deception.
Okay. 24?
Eyes narrow, looking at you as you say that. As you are hiding, clearly, you know you're hiding the truth. And you see the look in her eyes. And it's the same look from Austin. When she looked at you and knew about your past history and knew about all the places where there's warrants out for your arrest.
Why are you looking at me like that?
We're gonna have a talk after this is all over.
I don't know if I want to have another talk. I'm like one talk a day kind of guy.
I don't care.
Fuck.
And it's not gonna be today. Once this operation is over, you have limited time, even more limited than before. We need to have a discussion. Now,
Sutphen's
go
really
on-
in character.
say that again?
Sutphen's really in character.
Clearly. Again, like I mentioned, you all just killed one of our best leads. As she pulls out it's the same newspaper that you got in the morning at breakfast. Except that at this point it is opened up to the inside story, which is basically a continuation of the cover story of the group of you getting called out by the sleeping samurai. On this picture, however, it is a security cam picture of what appear to be 4 samurai, all on one knee. They are wearing skin-tight outfits. 3 of them have 1 samurai blade, 1 of them has 2, and they are kneeling in of a hooded figure, which appears to be looking at some of the shock lizard guts that was spewed about. When you look at the different figures, the person standing up it's really hard to tell who it is or their figure or whatever. The other 4, however, are very clear body shapes. 1 is very obviously a woman. 1 is... The other 3 are male. 1's very skinny. 1 looks like have a little more bulk on them. And the 3rd is a larger male. And on the knee that he's kneeling down, you see a mechanical leg.
And that looks like the thing he pulled the grenade out of.
Clearly.
Do we still got that leg?
Someone has it. I'm sure one of you brought it.
My money is on Dagny.
We were en route to figure out a way to get a meeting with him. He was willing to talk and willing to tell us what we need to know.
But he didn't tell us shit.
We didn't get a chance to ask him because somebody thought it was a good idea to pop a shot.
Oh, shots sound good right now.
So now
Oh, I apologize.
we are at square one.
No, we have that chick
Now?
that said she would tell us if we killed him.
Tell you what.
I don't know. I wasn't there for the conversation. That's all I remember them telling me.
I believe she only offered her assistance. She didn't say she was gonna
Yeah,
tell
she
you.
was gonna offer her assistance if we took out this dude. If we took out Brick.
Sounds like she
Specifically,
knew more
if
than we did.
Specifically, if we brought her his head, I believe.
We got his mechanical leg because his head doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
We also have the hacker chick that's also working, helping us right now.
Thank you. That is, in fact, what I was meowing about. I'm very appreciative of that. Can you remember the other
Understand,
part
cat.
of that deal?
Hold up,
Oh,
let me
Jess, are we allowed to recruit people?
What? That's not. This is not. Oh my gosh!
I'm drunk. I don't. Social cues are out the window when he's drunk.
Social cues out the window, indeed.
We're getting yelled at. Are we allowed to recruit people? I don't care. I'm drunk.
Belinda looks at you and goes,
Hacker lady. She seems
Mm.
cool.
"What is her name?"
Her
Nina.
name is Nina.
Nina, talk to these guys. They're sober.
As I
Do
was
you
trying
all,
to mention
do you all know
before-
where she is located? Okay.
Meow.
Send a couple scouts over to observe and see if, just like you all, if there is a place at her with the academy, but no guarantees.
I don't remember what I was going to say.
Now, for tonight, I expect you all to be on your best behavior. If you feel like a fight is coming on, I expect you to get out of there with no more blood shed. Only if there is a severe danger to your life shall you take another. Is that
What if they
understood?
hit me first?
As long as there is a threat to your life, may you take another.
Okay.
Dismissed.
Have a good night.
We got a code of conduct now, so that's good.
On
So
my
the
way out, I'm gonna do the casual cat thing and rub up against everybody that was in that room.
Rash me pick you back up.
All right. So y'all are out of the room. You have the evening to basically one last investigation time if you wish to take it. Choice is yours.
Okay, I'm gonna unwild shape out of a cat so I can speak. Seems important.
Damn it.
I'll fat rash me on the back. It's okay. So we have a couple of options, right? We could go back to Nina and back to that hotel room where we were about to pull the computer out of to have it run, right?
It was some random person's apartment that you don't know whose it is. And
Yes.
Edgar does know a little bit about what's in there.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
Edgar wants that computer.
That's right. Okay, so that's the thing. We also did I tell you guys that I know where like the mafia or whatever is? Their like home base. Did we have this
Yeah.
discussion?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know where their home base is, so we can investigate that. And I do think we should also go talk to the lady that wanted us to kill the dude,
Okay.
whose name escapes me.
Hold up, I got you.
Frick.
Yeah.
Motorcycle lady.
The motorcycle lady.
The woman.
Wait, hold up. I got
woman's
this. I
name
got.
was Maru Nightmare.
Yep. Maru Nightmare. Bricks X.
Yep. Those
those
are
are the
your
options.
current leads.
So what do y'all think?
I think we get the computer for Edgar.
I think that's a good idea for tonight because it's super like non-committal. The question follows tomorrow. If we want to break in or go explore the mafia place, do we want to do that during the day or under the cover of night? Like how sneaky do we want to be?
Good question.
Stealthy is the group in general.
Yeah. Probably
I-
under the cover
I
of
can
night.
be very stealthy.
Do any of our caster boys have like passes out of trace or something?
I do, yes.
Perfect. We could do it either day or.
Yeah. I intentionally grabbed paths without a trace because I love sneaky shit.
All right. Well, that's the case that either day or night we could do that tomorrow. But it seems that the immediate plan is let's go get a computer,
Yeah. So
or at least try to.
Let's head back over to where we were before we got called over here.
All right. So you head back to the apartment complex that folks are starting to turn in. You see a lot of lights on inside the different units from people making dinner, being with family and such. And you walk up to this apartment that you were just at, and you do notice through the window that the blinds are closed, but you do see light on.
You guys want to do?
One more time, I was looking at something. Can you repeat what you just said? I was
The blinds,
distracted by some work thing from my actual job, and I was just like,
It's all good. The blinds to the room that we were in before with the computer that we're going to get, the blinds are closed and there are lights on, which we did not leave the lights on.
Okay. Let me see what I have.
I would like to try to stealth and make my way over to the window and see if there's like a crack in the blinds for me to look through.
I will cast Pass Without a Trace if you are sneaking.
Okay. Go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
Do you want me to roll stealth first?
Is it Pass Without Trace auto, or is it
No, that's
advantage?
plus 10 to their stealth.
It's
Oh,
yeah, plus 10.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and roll stealth.
Leaner, hang on.
Leaner.
Druid spell list is so
That
odd, man.
is hang on, stealth. That is 17 plus 10 for 27.
7. Yep. No issues sneaking up to that window.
And now I guess roll investigation to see if I can see through like the blinds or something.
That is correct.
Okay.
Or at least what you
The DM.
18.
Chris, while he's investigating, Rasmus's gonna pop around the corner, pull out my disguise kit, and make myself look like an Oregon Police Department detective.
Wait. Before you do that, what if you came as an exterminator and I shift into a bug or a rodent or something?
My plan, if this doesn't work, was to make myself look like a detective. I have magic ID. I can make it seem like I'm an actual detective for the police here. Say that we have suspicion that the Samurai, because it's a well-known organization here. What were they called?
Sleeping Samurai.
Sleeping Samurai. That some of their activities are going on in this apartment complex, and I need to confiscate the computer for evidence. That was gonna be my plan of attack if whatever we have going on does not work.
Sounds like a plan.
Thirdly, you take a look through the cracks. The cracks are pretty small. A lot of them are angled upwards, so it's really hard to get a view in there. You do see somebody walking around, but you can't place who it is, what, or anything like that. It is only one person you do see in there.
Okay, then I'm going to quietly make my way back to the group and let them know that there is movement in the apartment complex, but I can only tell that there's about one person in there.
You want to try with my plan, or do we want to try something else first?
Nah, go for it, bud.
Okay. Does anybody know prestidigitation by chance?
Nope.
Yes.
Okay. Can you get the alcohol smell off my?
I will drop Pass Without a Trace and I'll cast Guidance.
I'm gonna magic ID, detective's badge.
Awesome.
It's gonna say, God, what was it? It's gonna say.
Oregon State Police.
Oh, I gotta figure out the actual name for the badge. I was trying to think of. Oh, I can't remember his name. It's gonna say Dom Toretto. I couldn't remember what the Rock's character's name was in that movie. So
Oh, hold up, I got you.
he's the actual cop.
So you're knocking?
I'm knocking on the door.
And we're all hiding, right? Everybody else, we're not in like eyesight.
I'll go in with side to make it look a little more official, maybe.
You're my IT. I explained before I knock. You're my IT expert. You're just
Yeah.
here to get the computer and get out.
I look like a fucking hippie. I'm chilling out of eyesight.
Oh my gosh. Luke Hobbs is
Okay.
The Rock's character's name.
Luke Hobbs is what it says because he's the cop.
Ramon decides to hide with the hippy dippy.
All right. You knock on the door, and you hear on the voice box that is next to the door that you hear someone come over it. It's kind of garbled just due to it being actually kind of old for this day and age, and go, "Who is it?"
What is it? Is it SPD, Oregon State Police Department? I think that's what they called.
I think so, yeah.
Yes.
You hear from the inside, you hear someone coming towards the door, and you could almost hear muttering, as if they're muttering under their breath, as if they're used to this. The door flies open, and this woman leans against the door frame and looks at you and goes, "Look, I'm not doing anything wrong. All the food that I give them is properly received. You notice that this person is Maru."
Do I know what she looks like? Have I met her at this point?
Yes.
Okay, at this
No,
point,
you wouldn't know. That's right. You weren't there.
I wasn't. Edgar does, though.
So, Edgar, you notice that it's Maru. Rashmi, you have no idea who this woman is.
Cool.
Her hair is down and like these neon blue streaks in her hair. She's wearing a set of yoga pants and an oversized black hoodie.
Edgar, totally feel free to stop me. Raspy has no idea who the fuck this is. You do.
So does she recognize Edgar?
Let's see if she remembers you.
DM, refresh my memory. What race was Maru again? Was she just a human?
Yeah, she's human.
Okay.
Let's see if she remembers you. Oh yeah. She looks at you, Rashmi, looks over and goes, "Oh, huh. You're that nerdy guy from the back alley."
Talking about Edgar, right?
I'm like,
You know her?
the fuck is going on?
We are acquainted. We've spoke before, I believe.
Yeah, you
wait,
had
back
that weird gnome friend that wouldn't shut the fuck up.
You said you met him in a back alley?
Yeah, behind the convenience store. I actually met him and a few of his friends that were all
You
there.
the motorcycle lady? Holy shit. Hey guys, it's the motorcycle lady.
So much for keeping.
Damn it.
So you're not keeping up. I'm like, and hold on a second. I need to roll something else now.
In the meantime, Ramon just looks over to Alex. So much for keeping a low profile. Fucking damn it.
Still drunk.
Rashmi, she clearly smells the alcohol on your breath.
No, that got prestidigitation away.
Off your body.
Oh, that's true. You right? Yeah, no. Raspberry's still drunk off his ass.
Yeah. I was like, so she's like, so who are you and what's with the cop getup?
Didn't realize this was your place. I was going for, you know what? I'm a stripper. I don't fucking know what to tell you. Guys, get over here before I say something else stupid.
Fine.
Let's walk over.
Leonidas would literally walk up, grab Rashmi by his pant legs, not like biting down on his leg, just nipping at the pant legs, and literally just starts like dragging him away.
Was I there when we met her? Or did I walk out later? I don't remember.
Everyone met her except for Rashmi.
Cool.
Yeah.
So before we walk over, as we're like around the corner, I'm going to whisper to Ramon and ask, do you think we should just go with the truth?
I think we should. And if need be, we can show a sign of good faith because I still got pictures of Brick's or what remains of Brick's body after that massacre.
You have his leg.
Technically, Dagny has the leg, but I don't want to pull it out because Adolfo's not here. But I did
We're
take.
not giving it to her. We just pull out and go, hey, we killed him. We're keeping.
I feel like the pictures will be as gruesome as they are, would be less gruesome than pulling out a decaying, bloodied leg.
It's not the kid, it's the middle one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Never mind.
So
Either way
Rashmi
works.
probably has all the other parts of him.
I do.
I'm sorry, not Rashmi, Dagny.
Dagny.
No, I took some parts too. I put them in
Yeah.
the bag.
But none of you could find his dick. That I remember.
Of course you did. Of course you did. Anyways, no. So I turned to Alex. I'm like, yeah, we'll be honest. And if we sign a good faith, we can show pictures and the mechanical.
Okay.
We
Do you
broke
wanna
into her
leave?
house earlier.
Yeah, don't mention that part.
Oh,
Dorkmere, how has Leonidas made any growling or barking or any sort of noise while the door is open?
No, the only thing audible from Leonidas was when Rashmi says, "Guys, help!" Before I say something else stupid, you just hear like a from Leonidas as he starts like grabbing his pant legs. Like, come on.
So, as you all are sitting there, around the corner from inside the apartment, you also see a small little corgi.
Puppy.
Oh my god.
A completely metallic.
It's a metal puppy. Can I pet the puppy?
She looks at you and goes, "Oh, sure."
my
And
gosh.
she goes, "Am I really gonna steal this name? Am I really gonna steal this name?" Yes, she's that bitch. She turns to the corgi and goes, "Come here, fucker. Come here."
Oh my god.
Record, I'm a huge Pink fan. That's the name of her dog.
Oh my gosh.
I am well aware.
And so this little metallic corgi comes like bounding up and takes a seat right in front of you.
Aren't
Get the
you
fuck out of
just
that metal dog?
adorable? And I'll cast Speak with Animals. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals.
You hear from doing speak as soon as you cast it, you hear from the dog. You really didn't need to do that. You all hear this, by the way.
Your dog just talk.
Because let the dog speak.
And
Huh.
she goes, "Yeah, I made it."
Oh, that's dope.
Huh.
Oh yeah, Rashmi, you weren't there for that, but she also had a whole bunch of mechanical spiders and a sentient motorcycle.
The fuck? Why can I be this cool? Damn it! All I do is drink.
So, I guess my first question is, before even why are you here? How did you know where I live?
Happy
So-
accident.
Funny story about that. And I'll look at Ramon and then I'll look back at her. Like we had a friend track the job that was done in the plaza in the market, the Sleeping Samurai hack job on the monitors there. They sent us to this apartment. They said it came out of this apartment.
Huh. They probably could have routed it wherever they wanted to just to hide their IP, or doesn't mean that I did it.
Yeah, can I insight check that?
Same.
Go for it.
With guidance on myself?
Go for it.
Oh, I
Alright.
still have guidance. I never used it.
Yeah,
Oh
boy.
fuck, my character sheet.
Okay. So with guidance, it's a dirty 20.
Same here.
I'm not even with guidance. Mine's fuck. Nah, I'm good.
I see
Wait, what
that
was-
6.
What's guidance again?
Guidance
guided-
is my
Oh, go ahead.
concentration.
So guidance is a spell that adds a D4 to any ability / skill
Ability.
check. Yeah.
Ability check.
One person, or is it like
Yeah.
casted for like a group thing?
No, it's only
just-
on one person.
Okay. In
Okay,
that case, I
have-
roll a 19.
Anyone who rolled under a 15 can't read her that well.
I'm playing with the dog.
Anyone who rolled over a 15, you don't sense any deception from her.
Good to know.
She's just speaking plainly like, yeah, hackers mask their IPs all the time, and many times those IPs end up some random old woman. Not that I'm old. You shut up. I saw that look.
You look great.
Thank you. But no, the only thing I have on my computer are my motorcycle specs and my robots plans,
Interesting.
as well as my all the different shelters around the area that I can visit and help.
It's an admirable cause.
I don't know if you were here for that, but she essentially goes around and collects food before it spoils when it gets thrown out to basically clean up, wash, and feed homeless.
Oh yeah, that's right. I do remember this.
And yeah, so she gives you that explanation.
Fair enough.
She goes, I don't know. How long did it take for this hacker friend of yours to trace?
Like a couple of minutes?
Yeah, it was quick.
Figured. If she's probably, that could have been just a first lead. Maybe check with her and see if she's still tracing it, because gotta go a little deeper to see if it got masked.
That's fair. It is fortunate that we ran into you, and I'm gonna look over at Ramon.
Oh, did you?
He just pulls out the picture on his phone. Doesn't even say a word.
Looks at the. She looks at the picture. It's like, oh,
Yeah. I couldn't get his head, but I got a finger.
This was a bit more than I expected from y'all, but
He pulled a grenade out of his leg and blew himself up.
Yeah, he fragmented himself all over the place. Let's just put it at that.
I think he was scared of me
At
that
a
much.
party, it was a real blast.
No, he was scared of me.
Subtlety, thy name is not.
It's her opinion of you right now, Rashmi. Let's see.
Everybody's knowledge, yes, he was scared of me. That's why he blew himself up. The rest of me knows the
Alright, I'll
truth.
believe you. But I guess thank you? Didn't have to go this overkill, but
We didn't, like I said, he pulled a grenade out and said, I'm not going with you, and he exploded.
alright. You kept up your end of the bargain, I will too. Rashmi, is it? From what I'm hearing.
Yes.
If you don't mind, may I see your weapon real quick?
Be careful.
Takes the blade and is looking at it and inspecting it. And you could see she is very intrigued by it and goes, "Wow, this is beautiful work. I'm surprised that you are using it in such a way. This is an art piece."
It was my sister's.
Oh, I will take the most care of it. So, give me one moment. I'm just looking something up.
So you sure you don't need the finger?
Oh, no.
Okay. I'm going to feed it to Leonidas.
Oh god.
Good lord.
You toss it to him, and all you hear is just crunch.
No, it's not a toss. I slide a hand, like slowly feed it to him like nobody's paying attention.
In that case, everybody just all of a sudden just randomly hears crunch, crunch.
Ramon's just shakes his head.
If you don't want me to feed it to him, you can totally slap it out of my hand. I'm not. If you don't want me to feed a finger to your dog, I won't feed a finger to your dog.
He's a 123-pound timber wolf. He eats things.
Oh no, that's fine. I'm more for you. If you don't want me to feed him a finger.
Oh, if I don't want you to feed him something, I'll let you guys know.
Okay, cool. I just don't want to get mad. The owner get mad at me. So yeah.
Considering the person who quote unquote owns Leonidas is also a cop.
So, she looks at you and goes, "So what do you prefer? Lightning or fire?"
That's a good question. I'm gonna flip a coin. Oh, there's no D2s. I don't have it. Let me flip a coin. Heads fire, tails lightning. Huh.
Lightning. All right.
Fucking.
So you see, she pulls out this small contraption. She pops what looks like a battery into it and connects it to the hilt of your weapon. And she says, she hands it back to you, tells all the rest of you that you might want to back up a bit, and says, go ahead and press that button.
Button is pressed.
Ordinarily, Leonidas will take several steps back.
See, as the device that you put on it begin to turn on, glowing a blue pulsing glow, when suddenly you see lines of electricity and lightning start going across your blade. You just electrified your blade.
Oh shit, guys.
Yeah.
I'm a
You guys-
fucking Jedi.
So yeah,
Nice party trick.
The Jedi.
she looks at you and goes, "Dude, don't you ever watch the classics?"
There's a lot I need to bench.
Exactly.
When she says that,
Thank you, Edgar.
I just turn to Shiro and put my hand on Alex's shoulder, and I'll say, "Don't worry, I have him. We'll watch him."
So yeah, she is willing. She says, so the first one is free, but throughout any of these adventures you decide to have, feel free to come back, and I'll give you a few modifications for your weapons.
Could we ask one other favor real quick?
Sure.
Could our friend Edgar here is very talented with computers. Would you mind him just taking a quick look at your system?
Yeah, be my blah, 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 blah. Be my guest.
A second ago, when we were talking about, dude, do you ever watch classics? In Mir's head, he just has Beauty and the Beast going through his head.
Yeah.
Yes, our guest. And he's quietly humming that to himself.
Gotta get him off the TV.
Yeah.
All right, so Edgar, you're sitting at the computer looking through it. Go ahead and make an intelligence check with advantage.
Brain's not working. This does not bode. Oh,
And yeah, it stopped working.
I'll give you guidance. Roll a d4.
this is painful.
The one time that I wish I was the bard. Where's the Bardix?
I know, right?
Says a 2.
Kitty wants to help.
So that was a 2 on that. So not a good.
Dang.
So, as you're looking on the computer right now, do you still have that knowledge of back when you were first
data reading.
data reading it? All those files that you saw, do you know that they're on the computer? You just can't seem to navigate it. And it's funny because Maru kind of looks at you and goes, "Wait, you're a technomancer?"
Well, yeah, sometimes we all have bad days. So, I mean, have you been in possession of your computer the entire time, or has someone else come by to use your computer, maybe, or just wondering?
No. In fact, y'all are the first people I've ever let inside my apartment. I don't I'm normally out on the streets most of the time. I just come back here when it's time to turn in. So unless someone snuck in here and did it while I wasn't home, then no one else but me.
And you haven't noticed any signs of breaking and entering
Did you pass without trace coming in here earlier?
by
No.
the window?
But what about when y'all were first thinking about stealing the computer?
I don't think so.
No. I teleported in here.
So, I would like all 5 of you to roll a dexterity check.
Just to check. Oh no.
So, Chris, I have to ask this question. Is this against an effect that I can see?
This is a dexterity check to see how much of a trace you left behind when you first came in here.
Okay. Never mind. Because if that was the case, I have advantage. But
13
no,
from Rashmi.
all right.
I got a 19.
Okay.
21.
21?
21 for me as well.
21?
21.
Do I need to roll for Leo?
Yes.
Okay, 1 second.
Dang it, dog.
It is a dog.
I'll watch Leo roll a nat 20 or something.
Or it could be equally as hilarious if it's the opposite end, too.
Just took a shit right in the middle of the room.
No!
Marcus territory. Okay,
No,
you
dude.
said this is a dex check.
Yes.
I totally called it.
No fucking way.
Yes.
You got a natural 20?
Nat 20 plus 2 for 22.
What the fuck?
Did not take a
This
shit. in
dog
the
is
middle of the
better
room.
than I am.
I mean, it's a wolf.
But that is true.
He lives.
Edgar asked me, what did you get? Okay.
Can't blame
Yeah,
it on the
no,
dog yell.
I'm going to say that, no, you did not leave any trace. So she goes, no, didn't notice that anyone has been in here at all. Everything seems to still be in the place where I left it.
So I have a proposal. So for investigative purposes,
Sure.
can we borrow your?
I would prefer not.
Can I buy your computer?
Absolutely not. That computer has a lot of my work on it.
No, I'll transfer your file.
I built this. I built it. I don't want
It's a very lucrative offer.
to.
It's a very lucrative. Maru, if I may call you that. Is there a chance that maybe you would let, I don't know, my friend here, and I don't know, stay for a couple hours, maybe the night per se, to take a look at it since you're not willing to part it?
Edgar is just sitting there continuously rolling intelligence checks. So
Would you like this strange man, very interested in your technology, to stay the night with you?
Think of it as like a technology sleepover.
Jesus.
So I'm going to say that Maru is going to agree. However, Edgar, I'm going to leave it more up to you to decide if you want to. This could be considered extra time overnight. So if you do decide to do this, you will not get a long rest. And the next morning, you will have a point of exhaustion for the day.
Is Edgar at full HP?
Yeah. Could be. Because it was.
Okay, if you are not at HP, I can heal you before I go to sleep tonight and get my spell slots back.
I was thinking because I'm trying to remember. Because I took hits when we were killing the
We've only
lizard.
got a short rest since then. Oh, the lizards? Oh.
Yeah, because I was. Yeah, no, I should have had because I was.
Yeah, you had a long rest overnight.
Well,
for that.
yeah, all you guys were out destroying.
Damn.
Oh yeah, because Sutphin and I were chilling that during.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were doing research.
As we do.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So I was trying to remember.
Cool.
I'm torn. Do we?
I don't think we lose too much because right now our plan for tomorrow is to be sneaky beaky.
I'm trying to think. So is it worthwhile to do the computer and possibly just like talking with her to see what else she knows maybe overnight?
Yeah, maybe
Or-
her mechanical thing.
Right. Because I'm trying to think if it's worthwhile to do that. Because I'm like me out of character. I'm perplexed as to how it's a nice little coincidence that we happen to go back and this machine is someone that we
Are building a rapport with.
yes, and is supposed to be to help us, I guess.
Yeah. Speaking of, did she mention helping us with the sleeping samurai, or just was the help increasing our power level?
The help was increasing is the modifications.
Okay.
She never mentioned helping you out with the sleeping samurai. All she really knows is what everybody else knows around town.
Okay. Yeah, so I think the best way to go with it is if Edgar is really into this thing, then you should do it, right? If Edgar would want to like dig deep into this, then I think it's the proper play.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm cool with that.
Okay. So she agrees. Mentions if at any point that you do get tired and want to stop, she has an air mattress. She also mentions that fucker will be up all night watching him. But if that is what you want to do, we can do that.
Okay.
All right. Anything else y'all want to do before the end of the evening?
Do you see my message?
Let me see.
I have something small to do when we get back to our rooms, but that's it. Y'all want to stop and grab like fast food or like a bite on the way back?
On our way here, I saw a
Damn it.
Chinese place. It looks like they got some good stuff to take
I
out.
could go for some Chinese, honestly.
I turn and I'll look towards everybody else. What do you guys think? Chinese?
Not shawarma?
No, that's for after a fight.
Do they deliver? I guess I could ask her.
Yeah, we can see if we can send something over for you, Edgar.
Well, so
Yeah, it's because I normally do takeout anyway. I do too much cooking during the day for the homeless shelter. Don't really want to do it when
so
I
you
get
don't want
home.
to have to cook for yourself when you get home.
Yep.
yeah, maybe so Edgar can ask her like what she recommends. What's her go-to joint? Trying to build rapport. Granted, his charisma score is not very good, so it can't really charm her.
She just goes, to be honest, I was thinking just getting pizza tonight.
We can drop a pizza off on our way back.
All right.
Coincidentally, there's a pizza place right next door to it. So
Cool.
Chinese
Cool.
and pizza. 2 steps. Ramon, you good with that?
Well,
Ramon nods.
Sorry, I'm just like, I'm reading an email.
oh,
It's all good.
All right.
Eh.
The rest of y'all leave to go get food. You bring back food for Edgar and Maru. And the rest of you are going to turn in for the evening.
Yes.
Edgar?
Oh, sorry. You can go to him first if you want.
What were you going to say?
I just wanted to look up and figure out what fucking music Nina was playing. Because I rolled like a 19 and I think I needed a 20, and you were like, "You're so close, it's stuck in your head now." So I want to spend some time figuring out what fucking song
You
that was.
get rid of the earworm.
I will figure out what song that is for you here in a bit.
Yes, I'm gonna just spam your inbox now with just song.
Give me some of the deepest bass EDM songs you can find.
Okay, I was gonna send you some
Excision.
very. Yes, I was gonna say Excision's always good, or Sullivan King if you want to get the hard metal screaming into that bassiness.
Oh, no, it's EDM. It was like music. It was like hard pumping. You could feel.
Sullivan King is EDM.
Okay.
He's dubstep, but he's also a heavy metal screamer too.
Oh, okay. Yes, that.
I'll send you an example of his most recent single. It's great.
Anyway, so you know what? That's gonna be the song then. So yeah, Edgar. Actually, you know what? Let's take a quick break. Go ahead, grab some water, take a bio break, do what you need to. When we come back, we will go over what Edgar is able to find. And we will continue on into the next morning.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Sweet.
What's